Imagine waking up one day to find out that your entire life has been a lie. What if you weren't a human being at all, but instead a tiny elf raised at the North Pole? That's exactly what happens to Buddy, played by Will Ferrell in the 2003 holiday classic Elf. This festive comedy has become a holiday tradition for many, blending heart, humour and holiday magic into a perfect package. But what makes Elf so much more than just another Christmas movie? What sets it apart from other festive films? It's Buddy's journey from the North Pole to New York City, his discovery of his true identity, and the relationships he builds along the way. Elf isn't just a Christmas movie, it's a story about family, belonging, and finding your place in the world. In this video, we'll dive into the magic of Elf, exploring its hilarious moments, memorable characters, and the message of self-discovery that resonates far beyond the holiday season. Buddy's journey starts in the most magical of places, the North Pole. Raised by elves, Buddy grows up believing that he's one of them. But as Buddy matures, he realizes that he's far bigger than the other elves, and his toy-making skills are, well, less than stellar. The movie's opening scenes show us Buddy's cheerful, innocent, and oblivious nature. His bright eyes and excitement about Christmas are so pure, making him an instantly likable character. The North Pole is a vibrant, whimsical world, filled with colourful scenery, whimsical elves, and a sense of wonder. It's clear that Buddy's heart is full of love for the holiday season, but he feels a deep sense of not fitting in. At the North Pole, Buddy finds out that he's not an elf at all. He's human. His real father, Walter Hobbs, played by James Caan, lives in New York City, and Buddy's journey to find him forms the heart of the story. Can you imagine finding out that you're not who you thought you were your entire life? It must have been a shock for Buddy. What would you do in his place? Buddy's arrival in New York City is the comedic highlight of the movie. He's like a child in a grown-up's world. His naive, elf-like behaviors, like calling everyone Santa and eating syrup with spaghetti, cause chaos in a city that's already fast-paced and a little jaded. Buddy's pure-hearted nature stands in stark contrast to the harsh, cynical New Yorkers around him. The comedy here lies in how Buddy's innocence and love for Christmas make him seem out of place. Yet it's this very innocence that wins over people. One of the funniest scenes is when Buddy tries to order coffee at a diner and receives a confused look from the waitress. "I'll have a coffee with syrup," he says, completely unaware of how ridiculous this sounds to everyone around him. This is where Will Ferrell's charm shines. His physical comedy, his childlike expressions, and his enthusiasm are all part of what makes Buddy so lovable. But beyond the comedy, Buddy's adventures in New York are more than just laugh-out-loud moments. They reflect how he is still searching for something deeper, a family, a place where he truly belongs. Even in this big, cold city, Buddy never loses his optimism or his belief in the magic of Christmas. Think about the holiday spirit Buddy brings with him. How often do we let the holiday magic fade once the season is over? Buddy shows us how to keep that joy and wonder all year round. How do you keep the holiday spirit alive in your daily life? Buddy's meeting with his father, Walter Hobbs, is a pivotal moment in the film. Walter, a successful but cynical businessman, initially rejects Buddy, dismissing him as a delusional man-child. But Buddy doesn't give up. He continues to follow his heart, doing everything he can to connect with his father. This relationship highlights one of the movie's central themes, family. Buddy wants nothing more than to be accepted by his father, and this desire drives him through several heartfelt and comedic moments. He wants to create a bond with Walter, despite the fact that Walter is initially uninterested and overwhelmed by Buddy's childlike enthusiasm. Through their interactions, we see Walter's growth as a character. Over time, he begins to realize that there's more to life than work, and the importance of family and connection. It's a heartwarming transformation, and it's a testament to how Buddy's optimism and love can melt even the hardest of hearts. What do you think Buddy's persistence teaches us about relationships? Sometimes we give up too easily when things aren't going our way. But Buddy never gives up on his father. He believes in the power of family and love. Have you ever had to fight for a relationship? As Buddy works to rebuild his relationship with his father, we also see the traditional Christmas spirit in full swing. The North Pole is in crisis, as Santa's sleigh isn't working due to a lack of Christmas spirit. It's up to Buddy and his new family to save Christmas, and they do so by spreading joy and reminding people of the magic of the holiday season. The climax of the movie brings everything together in a spectacular way. When Buddy's father, Walter, finally accepts him and shows his love, the Christmas spirit is restored. Together, the family, along with a few other characters, work to save Santa's sleigh and bring the magic of Christmas back to New York. The message of the film is clear. Christmas isn't just about presents and decorations. It's about love, family, and the belief in something bigger than yourself. Buddy's story shows that even when things seem hopeless, love and faith in the holiday spirit can turn everything around. Christmas isn't just a day on the calendar, it's a feeling. What does Christmas mean to you, personally? At its core, Elf is a story about believing in yourself and the power of love. Buddy's journey is about more than finding his father. It's about finding his place in the world and learning to embrace who he truly is. The film has become a holiday classic, not just because of its humor and warmth, but because of the universal message it conveys, that the magic of Christmas comes from the people we love and the joy we share together. Buddy teaches us that we don't need to have everything figured out, and we don't need to change who we are. All we need is love, family, and a little bit of holiday magic. If you loved Elf as much as we did, leave your thoughts in the comments below. What's your favourite scene from the movie? And don't forget to hit that subscribe button for more fun movie reviews and holiday content. Remember, it's never too late to spread some Christmas cheer, just like Buddy.